I'm registered to Jada Franson's web page. Get constant emails of updates of videos of shit what she does. Just had this one, thought I'd share it, but she's probably done a video somewhere on YouTube somewhere, bit shoot or something, but she's another person who's highly censored, right in line with people like Tommy Robinson, being outspoken. They are British new COVID cops, that's true, isn't it? Fucking ridiculous. 90% of the fucking police force won't have an idea what the fuck they're doing. Spinning the shit to you. Their duties include dishing out fines unlawfully, enforcing imaginary laws, interrogating drivers, shouting at sunbathers. Oh, it's fucking gone bonkers, hasn't it, in Britain? Their powers are limitless. Well, it is when they're being abused. And they are being abused. To me, without looking it up, just seems as though they haven't actually got the law to do what they're doing, and it is actually unlawful. In my eyes, everyone has the right to freedom of movement. No, I don't think the government have really got the powers to keep you in your own homes against your will. That is, talk about draconian. Fuck me, it's really shocking, isn't it, when you think about it, what's going on, and I read that many comments and on other videos, what people are saying, and they're saying, I can't wait to get out of this nightmare, I can't believe we're in this nightmare, comments like that. And we truly are in a nightmare. But the problem is, it's you, the people, who are causing your own nightmare. We can end this nightmare. Just don't abide by what the government's telling us. They know the power is in our hands. But most of the population have just bowed down and said, okay, Boris, we'll just lock ourselves indoors. And the main reason for that is because they've been feared to death of catching the bogeyman virus. Population in fear is a population controlled. It's as simple as that. You have to wake up and not be in the fear. So we are causing his own problems. If we all just came out of the house in one day, they wouldn't have a leg stand on. We could just carry on, come out and say, no, we're not doing this. What are they going to do? There won't even be enough police to control us all. And if they brought military, that means that'd be the golden ticket for us all to say, right, we'll stuff this, we might as well go all out. What is there else to lose? We've got nothing else to lose. If you lost your freedom, you've got nothing, have you? Freedom is the main thing you've got in your life. Since this, I just feel as though I don't own anything anymore. Nothing's worth owning or bothering with, or that's how I feel. If I wanted to stay in my house for a week of my own freedom of choice, my own free will, that's all fair dues, isn't it? If you want to stay in yourself, but when those rights are being forced upon you, and you're told that you've got to stay in, and you can't go here, can't go there, you can't do this. What you do on outside your house is limited. Your leisurely activities are corrupted. You can't go to a pub anymore. You can't go to gyms anymore. You can't go to your friends' houses anymore. You turn people against each other. All for what? I personally think that, seen a few videos. There's top people and doctors and researchers saying on the internet, there's been more deaths, or will be, or has been, due to the actual lockdown than this so-called virus. And that is the truth. People not going to hospitals through fear of catching a virus. People living at home with issues. People not being diagnosed with cancer. People having cancellations for cancer treatments, diagnoses, not just cancer, other things as well. It has a knock-on effect, and this is all by design. That's exactly what they want. Old people in nursing homes left to the nursing home's peril, out of the powers of the families, because you're not allowed to go and see your families because they've told them they've got COVID-19 coronavirus, when we know that's a load of bullshit, and they can just do away with your old relatives, or your old parents and older people in your family. They can just do away with them. You can't do nothing about it. That's what's been going on, I believe, in this country and other countries. Anyway, let's see the rest here. I'll end up watching this video, but this coronavirus crisis must not be used as an opportunity to burn Britain into a police state. Well, it already is, Jada. I'm sorry. They are turning it into a police state, and a lot of these coppers love it. I mean, look how old that copper is. In his 20s. And now he's Mr. Gestapo, loving it. Amazing when you put a uniform on what you can turn into, isn't it? There are laws, rules and regulations for a reason. But what is the point of having rules if the police themselves do not abide by them? That's it, isn't it? Some of these coppers are behaving like the Stasi. Yeah. I mean, is there any need for that? He's talking to somebody there, probably, about where he should be or where he shouldn't be. He needs to get himself in his house or something like that. So, on back end of a coronavirus fucking scam, this guy's prepared fucking whip his taser out and fucking blast it on a guy. Shocking, isn't it? What a dickhead. Well, he's there anyway, being exposed. What a dickhead. Not many decent coppers about, is there? Look at the one behind him. Young girl. Barely out of school. And they just go along with all this draconian nanny state policing. Is there any coppers out there who are willing to just not go in for a day and say, I'm sorry, but I can't enforce this draconian nightmare on my own people? Because these people have got families themselves. He's got a family, he's got children, missus and whatever else. You know, by them enforcing this nightmare, they're actually bringing about their own nightmare. That's how stupid these coppers are. Military. Out of that uniform, he's one of us. Still in the nightmare. Please watch and share my latest video that exposes the nanny state police tactics that are being rolled out across the UK. People need to see what's happening. Yeah, they do. It's only going to get worse. Trust me. I trust you, Jada, without a doubt. I know it's getting worse, and it has got worse. I've been watching it for 20 years. The system, the demise. What happened in America was the kickstart of it all. I forget this guy's name, Bill somebody, I forgot his second name. I was listening to a radio talk show, what he was doing on 9/11 day, and he said, mark my words, he said, after today, the planet will never be the same again, and it's took a slow decline ever since. Not for the better, for the worse. I'm not prepared to sit back and allow my freedoms and those of my fellow citizens to be stolen from us. Well, that's great, Jada. We all need to follow that line of talk, don't we? No one sit back. I respect the law, and it has limits for a reason. Continue to justify their help, so stop abuse of police powers by sharing my videos and support my platform. They if you're not registered to Jada there, advise you go over and register, and you'll get regular email updates of the talks and speeches that she does, because she's had to go down this route because she's been censored over a year or so ago, you know, with a big censorship. What's been happening to everyone who were outspoken. Crazy, absolutely crazy. I don't think there's no hope. I think we're all doomed. People don't seem to be waking up. They're rising up in the States against the lockdown, but nothing seems to be happening here in the UK. Everyone's just lapping it up. Idiots coming out clapping their pans, clapping their hands on a Thursday. Moaning against each other, grassing each other up, moaning about each other being in each other's houses, and Facebooking it. Oh, my next door neighbour's having a fucking party. Oh, I've just seen my next door neighbour's friend just going to go his house, she shouldn't be there, you know. Fucking unbelievable. Mind boggles with a lot of people.